Hey guys, it's January, it's cold and wet, we're in Madrid, so that must mean it's Fitur time. Come with me and let's do a little tour of Fitur. Those of you not familiar with Fitur, it takes place at Ephema, which is a purpose-built conferencing space on the outskirts of Madrid, near to the airport. It's not in the centre, so you have to be careful when you're picking a hotel. It's very far outside of Madrid. It's a massive, really high-quality conferencing space. You can see here we're in the sort of the central corridor that goes for, 500-600 meters. And on either side, left and right, you've got pavilions, or pabellones as they call them in Spanish. Pretty much the whole space is full. It's about 50,000 people come this week, but most of it, like a lot of trade shows, is sort of destination orientated, hotel orientated, that kind of thing. For us in the TravelTech world, there's two places you want to be. They're Pavilion 10 and 8. That's really it. So let's go have a look at those spaces now. So Pavilion 10, massive space, 5, 6, 7 football fields type size space. Over here we've got Renfe, over there we've got Iberia, so there's a few of the big sort of iconic Spanish companies thrown in. But the main area we want to be going to is just over here. It's called Fitur Techie. That's where you're going to find tech businesses and you're going to find the tech stage. So let's go and explore over there. It's a little bit early in the day. It's only just gone 10 o'clock, so things have only just opened up. But this Fitur Techie area here, you've got 4 stages. There's like an innovation one, there's a know-how, different names. 4 stages where they're holding pretty much all day, all 3 of the days, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, they're holding debates. You've got people there from all the big travel tech companies, the senior tech people from the big, from the hotels and all the rest of it. This area is run by ETH, mostly. They're the ones who are involved in most of the panels. ETH is the Instituto Tecnológico Hotelero, the Hotel Technology Institute, which here in Spain is a trade association that represents the technology side of the travel industry. Very important here in Spain if you want to enter into the travel tech space, hospitality tech in particular. And they're the people that you have to collaborate with to get people speaking on stage. We've got various clients and contacts here speaking and moderating panels this week. Really great sessions, worth dropping by for. Just near to the Fitur Tech area where I was a second ago is another area you need to come and check out that's run by Fitur. Fitur is a kind of government institution that's set up to help with innovation in tourism, and they then host for their members and their contacts the Fitur area here is called the Fitur Know-How and Export area, and here there are sort of micro stands, maybe we've got 5, 6, 3 across, so probably 25 or 30 small stands for companies that are paying more modest fees to have a little space that they can use. And here you've got like a whole kind of cluster. Fitur offers them a lot of other support and help when it comes to trade shows around the world and all kinds of other things. So if you're interested in the Spanish technology innovation space for travel, then Fitur, definitely some people you want to contact with. You have a little walk around here, Alex, see some of these lovely stands. So here we are at the stand of Mabrian. Mabrian is our longest standing client, and literally we started with Mabrian the first day that we incorporated the company. I was at the notary signing the document to found the company when I got the call from Carlos, who said we'd like to work with you, and 4 years on we're still working together. So thanks guys for the collaboration. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't get through these trade shows without eating a lot of food. And where and when you're going to eat is really important if you want to get through it, anyway, in my opinion. It's pretty reasonable. If you go to the back of any of the main pavilions, there's a cafeteria area, basic kind of hearty food. And then in the central area, with that big open area that goes down through the middle of the whole thing, then there's more sort of trendy restaurants, cafes, bars and stuff like that where you can get stuff. But like at any trade show, you'll find often a lot of, big queues, prices are a bit overpriced, that kind of thing. So you've got to come thinking, where and when are we going to eat? Maybe have a team member who goes gets the food, because otherwise, in my experience, you're just going to die. So what kind of event is this? This is, first of all, it's a trade show. It's not a conference, it's a trade show. 50, 60,000 people throughout the course of the week. Very, very, very focused on the Hispanic world. If you're not interested in engaging with people from Spanish companies or Latin American companies, probably a complete waste of time for you to be here. It's a trade show, kind of stress and last, so it stands. Everybody's here with meetings all day long. You can't just go up and cold contact people. That would be very hard. The conference part of it, or the stage part, is just a small part. It's an important part. We've got people speaking. It's good to interact with that, but that's maybe more of an afterthought, if you like. And you need to approach it like you do any trade show. It's going to be very tiring, very epic. So types of attendees, you're looking at frontline people from travel agencies, tour operators, hoteliers. Obviously lots of C-suite people were here. They tend to be here more on the first day than the second day. But it's the whole range of people you'd find at a travel trade show. It's not a tech event. There are tech people here. We're in the tech pavilions now. There's lots of companies like that. But that, again, is a small part of that, in the same way you'd expect at an ITB or a world travel market. That's the way to see it. It's like the Spanish ITB or the Spanish world travel market. If you come with that approach, you'll get a lot out of it. Top tips for surviving this, I think they're sort of similar to a lot of trade shows. The logistics of getting there and back are going to be quite difficult, given that this is on the edge of a big city. There is a metro. You can do that, so that's a very practical and easy way to do things. But if you're coming like we are with cameras and big groups of people, got to bring materials, then you've got to get taxis. Trying to get a taxi outside the taxi rank is almost impossible. Trying to get an Uber, you have to wait like half an hour. So think through the logistics on that. The other thing's very, very important is that on day one, because the royal family come, or the King of Spain and the Prime Minister, security is super tight, which means if you arrive at a reasonable time, if you were to come here at like 9:30, the show doesn't open till 10, you would find yourself waiting up to 2 hours in the security line because they're checking everybody as if it's an airport. So day one, we arrived here at 8:30, we got through in 5 minutes. We saw other people waiting 45 minutes who came only half an hour later than us. So that's the difference. Got to arrive early. What other things would we recommend on the logistics? I think it's just like any of these trade shows, lots of people, the distances, getting from one place to the other, some of the signage and so on is a bit hard to navigate your way around, so go prepared. But in that sense, this is one of the better trade shows for its organisation, and any of the downsides are no different from what you'd find at ITB, definitely ITB or World Travel Market or some others around the world. Hope this has been helpful. Give us your feedback. Remember to like us.